don't get into that vicious circle. Please understand, whatever I am saying is law of life. Whether you give the title, it is bad, it is good, nobody is there to receive the title, because life is you. Any title you give, you can paste it on your forehead, because the title belongs to you. Any title you want to give for life, good or bad, right or wrong, just or unjust, please stick it on your forehead. Just understand the simple truths of life and tune yourself to it. That's all.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.
I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Sri Mahans, Tanedars, Kotaris sitting with us through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha in so many countries all over the world. The city is sitting with us all over the world, having Nayana Diksha. Seattle Adinam, Ohio Adinam, Vancouver, Bhubaneswar, Los Angeles Adinam, Mill Valley, Phoenix Adinam, St. Louis Adinam, Kuala Lumpur Adinam, Snehamayi, Kulim Malaysia, Bidadi, Hyderabad Gupta Kashi, Charlotte Srisailam, Dubai Adinam, Bangalore North, Singapore Adinam, Houston Adinam, London Southwest and some more cities. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Yes, I am in Varanasi. The one statement I can make, Varanasi is just a physical manifestation of Hinduism. See, whatever Hinduism offers to the world, Varanasi is the physical manifestation. It is not just Mahadeva. All gods, it is city of gods. Again, I don't know what to tell, how to tell. Every god is inside Mahadeva. But it is not just Mahadeva. It's every divine energy. Please understand, only one God is a stupid theory. There is only God is a reality. Only one God is stupid theory. There is only God is reality. Understand, there is a difference between these two statements. As long as you see many things, there are many gods, because everything is God. When you start seeing only one thing, that one thing is God, then there is only one God. Understand? If you see nothing, that nothing is God. So, there is only one God is stupidity. There is only God is the reality. In Varanasi, as many things as you see, so many gods are there. Understand? In Varanasi, there is only God. So anything you see is God. That is why there is only God is a most powerful statement than only one God. I am telling you, from yesterday, the moment I landed into Varanasi, just, if I had to describe in one word, feels like Sadashiva, center of all the enlightenment, power, consciousness, truth, energy, everything. It is just from yesterday I can see the Sadashiva multifold expanding and exploding. So I welcome every one of you. Please come as early as possible. When I am here, what are you doing there? When I am here, what are you doing there? Come on. It is time you come and experience Varanasi, the Maheshwara, Sadashiva. This is a place where you can experience the love current of Mahadeva. Because this whole city, Mahadeva created for the sake of Parvati, for the sake of Devi, because Devi wanted to settle down in plains. Mahadeva created this city. Beautifully the story describes, after Sati leaves the body, when she assumes the next body as Parvati and gets married to Mahadeva, and then Ganesha happens, Kartikeya happens, then Devi asks, let's go and settle down in plains with the whole family. Then Mahadeva chooses this place. After he chose this place and settled down, this place is Anandavana. Then Devi wanted to bless her previous Janma father Daksha. So Parvati and Mahadeva both appear in front of Daksha, who was staying at the time in Haridwar, in his palace in Kankal. So by then he has become Shiva devotee and he was worshipping Mahadeva, Daksheshwar Mahadeva, and Devi and Parvati appear. Devi invites, so they both also moved to Varanasi to live Vanaprastha life. And as a whole family, Ganga comes to have darshan of Mahadeva, and everyone, Ganga comes here. This is the beautiful city where you can experience the love current of Mahadeva, and I welcome every one of you. Please come here to experience the love. There is only one God, but in Varanasi you can say only one state. There is only one. It is God, God, God. Thing can be given up to experience Varanasi, but nothing should come in between you and experiencing Varanasi. Ganga here is love current of Mahadeva. Here on Mahadeva in Varanasi. She is flowing on Mahadeva in Varanasi. Varanasi, Ganga. I have no words and nothing much to speak. Just my big smile, only that speaks, that can speak volumes about Varanasi. Whatever I want to have, the wide big smile on your face, which is uncontrollable. That is exactly I am going through now. So that's all I can say. So I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.
Nithyanandeshwara Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Parayantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanidars, Kotaris, Sri Mahans, and all the devotees, disciples, visitors, viewers, sitting with us in Anandavana, Varanasi, and all over the world through Nithyananda TV in many centers. Nayanadiksha, Adinam, Singapore Adinam, Guadalupe Adinam, Redmond Adinam, Torrance Adinam, Kuala Lumpur Adinam, St. Louis Adinam, Bogota, Colombia, Melbourne Adinam, Oman Adinam, Ohio Adinam, Guadalupe Adinam, San Jose Adinam, Houston Adinam, Singapore Adinam, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, Rajabalayam Adinam, London Southwest, Tirunelveli, Bangalore North, Hyderabad Adinam, and some more cities. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Listen. Today I'll expand on the subject matter of Kathopanishad, death. How constant dying, which is happening in all of us, if it is approached violently, arrogantly, if it is approached, how it leads to transformation. Listen. By your very nature, you are living consciousness. How much ever you try to frame you into certain ideas and ideologies for the sake of convenience of your everyday life, please understand, if there is a fire in this hall, you have to run out. This frame is perfect to have. If there is an earthquake, you need to leave the hall, go to open space. This framework is perfect to have. Nothing wrong in it. These frameworks, rules, understandings, regulations are good to have in the framework for you inside. Like first time when I felt powerless at the age of 7, how I responded, I will respond the same way till the age of 79, whenever I feel powerless, is a bad framework. Listen, understand the difference. If there is a fire, you need to run out of this hall. It's a good framework to have. Nothing wrong with it. If there is an earthquake, you need to leave this hall. It's a good framework to have. As far as the outer world is concerned, the frameworks are okay because matter functions based on dead decisions and frameworks. Listen, matter, the external matter, because it is already dead, it functions only based on certain law of life. It does not have flow of life. Listen. It has a dharma, it does not have yama. Listen. Yama means flow of life. Dharma means law of life. The objects which has only law but no flow are called dead matter. Objects which has law and flow are called the conscious matter combination. Chit, Jada, Grandhi, human beings. We have the possibility of flow and certain law. For example, if you drink poison, your body will be dead. It's a law. That is dharma. Yama, flow of life. If you want, any time you can excite yourself, enthuse yourself, make yourself happy, is the flow of life. Understand? Flow of life is free, joyful, exciting, enthusiastic expression of you. Yama. Flow of life is your freedom. Yama. Law of life is simple, straightforward rules. Dharma. If something functions only based on law of life, it is dead matter. If something can play between both law of life and flow of life, functions as straight dead matter. Flow of life as a possibility of excitement, enthusiasm, non-materialistic, expansive cognitions. Listen. Non-materialistic, expansive cognitions are possible with flow of life. Yama. Yama, dharma. Please understand this word. The flow of life belongs to consciousness. Law of life belongs to matter. Human being is a possibility. He functions with the flow of life and law of life both. But unfortunately, he overlaps the law of life and forgets, misses the flow of life. All your pain, all your suffering, all your pain, all your suffering is because you think flow of life has to be framed into law of life, and you always feel law of life is boring. Law of life is made for matter. In you, there is a part which is matter. Deal matter with law of life, not consciousness. Consciousness need to be cognized constantly with flow of life. I'll give you more examples. Listen. For example, everyday satsang. If you deal it as a law of life, it is boring. Oh God, every day I have to come and sit. Today I have a great attendance in satsang. But instead, if you look, no, it is not same every day. Every day, the new cognition, inspiration, understanding is happening in me, then the same satsang becomes flow of life, not law of life. Even food can become boring if you cognize from the angle of law of life. Please understand. So many youth who are born with silver spoon are committing suicide by middle age because they feel everything is boring. They've seen enough of food. Just for food, they fly hours together from country to country. They've seen enough of liquor, enough of drugs, enough of women, enough of everything. They feel bored. What to do? Let's do something new. Commit suicide. No, really it is happening. Some places where you are not courageous enough to commit suicide, just fall into depression. Law of life, good, as far as you deal the matter. But if you project that on the consciousness, it makes life bored. No work, no working day is same. But you go on believing. You are constantly made to believe. Monday to Friday, it is all same. All the system which makes you a number. Listen. All the system which makes you a number tries to put you just into the law of life, dharma, is making you forget the flow of life, yama. Understand? I am revealing the definitions of yama, flow of life, dharma, law of life, the sacred secrets related to both directly from Akashic records. Why is it is all same? It is law of life. No, never this throne is same for me second day. Understand? Every day it is new for me. Every day it is new for me. Every day you are new for me. Every day I am new for me. Every day what I am uttering is new for me. Celebration comes from yama, understanding the flow of life. Not just by dharma, understanding law of life. Understanding law of life is great. It makes things easy. Like I gave the example, if there is a fire, you have to run out of this hall. If there is an earthquake, you need to move out of this hall. This is the dharma, law of life. It is good as far as things of matter is concerned. Dealing with the matter is concerned. But It is unfortunate. Unconsciousness of people and society makes you think and feel even your life is law. That is what is staring at death. Thou shalt not make your life boring by bringing the dharma into the space where you need to have yama. Please understand, yama is like flowing of the river. Dharma is like water flowing in the canal. Both have different energy, different intelligence. Water flowing in the canal, you can never make sure or guarantee it will reach the ocean. Water flowing as river, you can guarantee it may be in any country. It will reach its goal. Yama, society feels frightened about the people who are flowing. Individual feels frightened about the people who are framing him into law. Understand, both groups are having wrong understandings. Never both systems were successful on the planet. It can be at the most overpowering each other at particular time, conquering each other at particular time, but not victory, winning over. You need to understand what is the matter component of you, what is living component of you, what is matter component of you. To get rid of a cockroach, you don't need a warrior sword and the shield. You just need where you are frozen, bored, dull. I tell you, one more important commandment to all human beings, especially for Hindus. Thou shalt not feel bored. Thou shalt not be tired. Tiredness and boredom is crime. Tiredness and boredom is crime. Flow of life is being right hand. What needs to be done with the left hand needs to be done with the left hand. What needs to be handled with yama needs to be handled with yama. What needs to be handled with the dharma needs to be handled with dharma. Law of life should not overflow into flow of life. And I tell you, the man who has understood law affected or disturbed. Your flow of life can never be disturbed by law of life. You understood the matter component of you is not you. The spirit component, the conscious component of you is you. Understand, the conscious component. This hall is for our utility, all of us to gather and share our time. It is not this hall. Function with dharma, law of life. But consciousness does not need to function with law of life. It can just function with flow of life. Whenever the dead rules are posed on your sensitive parts of your being, love becomes marriage. Life becomes boring. spirit itself needs some spirit to get spirited. Spirit itself needs some spirit to get spirited. Understand, boredom is one of the biggest crime done to individual consciousness. Boredom is one of the biggest crime done to individuals by the collective society. And the worst crime is trying to give foolish solutions for the foolishly created boredom, the so-called entertainment industry. Understand? Instead of solving the problem in the root, for example, you are having a nightmare, the 10 tigers are chasing you, 11 lions are attacking you, your anaconda is running behind you. In the dream, you are running. In your bed itself, you are screaming, "Oh, save me, tiger is coming, anaconda is coming, lion is coming." If somebody brings and gives you AK-47 59 and tells you, "Come on, my dear friend, how can you be suffering? Save yourself." You don't know whether he will shoot himself or you. The problem needs to be handled in a simple way. Just tap him. "Hey, wake up." But instead, if you try to solve the issue by giving AK-47 and 59, wow, I am giving 59 in the right hand and 47 in the left hand, and giving even 2-3 bombs so that he can throw that and run away from all the animals chasing him. How stupid you are. That is exactly society is doing to you. Instead of making you understand the source of the boredom and go beyond it, it is providing an entertainment industry. Don't live in a country where the entertainment industry is too big. Listen. Don't live in a village where there is no temple. Don't live in a place where there is too much of entertainment. If there is too much of entertainment, be very clear. Those places, people are too violent. To divert their attention, entertainment industries are flourishing. Entertainment industries are nothing but antidote for violence. I am telling you, the real antidote for violence is understanding the source of it and going beyond. These entertainment industries, because they have to divert human beings from violence, the external boredom, they think they are becoming creative, and finally pushing them into fantasies and fantastic violences. A hero hitting somebody and 200 people are dead with a bare hand. The people attacking him are all full of weapons. Is it not? A villain will be going in the flight. Hero will be going in the bullock cart and he will catch it. He will catch the villain. And the villain will be the pilot. He will take control of the flight who was driving few minutes before. Bullock cart, who doesn't know anything about flight, who has never got into flight, who was born and brought up in the village, never moved out of the village, will suddenly become the pilot. How? He remembered his past life, knowledge and experience when he was a pilot in the past life. How did he remember the past life memory of driving the flight? Suddenly, without remembering in all these days? No, when he was closing the door of the aircraft, one bolt hit his temple and that brain has gone through a change and his past life memory to fly is awakened. Entertainment industry, instead of healing you, unfortunately only suppressing your feeling bored. I tell you, it is boredom. Boredom in life. There is no possibility for new flow of energy in your life. Then comes boredom, frustration, violence. Anybody who sees the possibility of new flow of life, Sanatana Hindu Dharma constantly teaches you possibility for a new energy flow in life. It is living based religion. That is why it is living religion. It is life-based religion. That is why it is life religion. Sanatana Hindu Dharma, first and foremost teaching of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, see what is the part of you, matter, which is the part of you, consciousness, which needs to be dealt with the law of life, which needs to be dealt with the flow of life, which needs to be dealt with the law of life, which needs to be dealt with the flow of life. Same cat, when it catches the rat, the teeth works in a different way. When it catches its own kitten, the teeth works in a different way. Same cat, same teeth. Cognition is different. Context is different. So work becomes different. Catch the matter like a rat. Catch the consciousness like kitten. Because consciousness is your own. Law of life is different. Flow of life is different. When you know the difference, your whole life will look as flow of life. When you don't understand, the whole life will look like law of life. You will feel, even if some new food is brought, you will taste new food because you are bored with the same food. 100 days you will taste new food because you are bored with the same food. After 100 days, spreads in you in the speed of death. Understand? Boredom at the rate of death spreads in you. Approach you, what is it? Only when you remember, when you cognize you as flow of life, not as law of life. That's first thing. Mind is your joy. You drank. It's reminder. You are becoming understand. Whatever satsang, at least 3-4 times in the next few days. Understand the definition of law of life and flow of life. And spend little time on you, seeing where You apply the rules of the matter, games of the matter into game pushed on Yama, where Yama, the moment you look in, you will know how to die. Law of life suffocating the flow of life needs to be killed. In all those spaces, death needs to happen to you. Wherever the flow of life is disturbed by law of life, love, art, living, too small word, too cheap word to be attributed to living. Understand, it is not little jumping, jinging and jinginicking. It is exploring the extraordinary powers of you, the mystery component of you, the Ashtama Siddhis, and various other powers, and ultimately expressing your Mahadeva Himself. You are Mahadeva. Understand, I am telling you, do not do any spiritual or religious practice, kriya, yoga, pranayama, anything, unless it opens up extraordinary powers in you within few days. Extraordinary powers are not the purpose of spiritual practice, but that's a measuring scale whether the practice is authentic or not. Whether it is mandated by Mahadeva or madness, stupidity of some guru. Anything mandated by Mahadeva starts opening up Mahadeva in you. The first openings are always miraculous and extraordinary powers. I tell you, even whatever I am teaching, use this scale, only then practice. Any spiritual practice within few days, means less than double-digit days, should open up extraordinary powers and experiences in you, happenings in you. Only then it is mandated by Mahadeva. Anything mandated by Mahadeva has no expiry date. Otherwise, don't do some technique for the sake of pride. I am doing this for last 39 years. Then it is the combination of confusion and chaos of the guru who taught you that. Let the madness of men, the path for you, the technique for you. Understand, living is a... Find a word. You need to look in. You need to internalize and internalize the law on death, the subject matter of Kathopanishad. I'll continue to introduce the truths of death, sacred secrets of death from Akashic records itself. Then I'll introduce. I should not use the word author. I can say reader, listener. The first listener, Nachiketa. I have to introduce Nachiketa. That is going to be like a hero entry, where I have to give a lot of build-up. And I have to first show only his hand, his feet, his back, the way he walks. The attent need to be set for the in front of Nachiketa. Hero. When Nachiketa is introduced, he becomes second hero. No, my apologies to Yamadharma. I am not disrespecting him. But the way the Upanishad goes, God, it is Nachiketa who is hero. Even though he is a disciple, he is a student, he is a listener who is receiving. Only the real calf knows how to get milk out of mother, the cow. How to make the cow release. Nachiketa knows. Because of Nachiketa, we all got the Kathopanishad. I bless you all. Advaita.
Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.
Nithyanandeshwara Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanedars, Kotaris, visitors, viewers, sitting with us through Sadhana TV, Nithyananda TV, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. It is sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, Warrington, UK, Singapore Adinam, Houston Adinam, Diamond Bar, Sugarland, Texas, Ohio Adinam, Vancouver, Canada, Scottsdale, Arizona, Toronto Adinam, Hyderabad Gupta Kashi, Seattle Adinam, Melbourne Adinam, China, Guadalupe Adinam, Chennai Adinam. Let's enter into Kathopanishads. Even Yama reads the Akashic records about death. So it is the subject, the known people, known wealth, known good. Whatever is known is listen with awareness. Whatever is known is coming to a standstill. Because whatever is known is coming to a standstill, you are afraid of death. Then, are you happy with whatever is known and to live with it? Where is the gap? Neither you are happy with whatever is known, ready to live with it, nor you are ready to give up whatever is known and ready to go beyond and rejuvenate yourself. See how we are stuck. Understanding about death will liberate you from this catch-20, where you are caught. Being caught cannot be considered as living. So understand, all of us know only two states in our life: death and dying. Death and dying. Where your perception of the known ends, it is called death. Where your perception continues to torture you, it is called dying. Listen. I am introducing one of the important sacred secret about death to you. When death is staring at somebody, decide to stare at him. Understand the secret. Whenever you stare at somebody, even if he was looking at the other direction, automatically his eyes will come and get fixed on you. Death may be staring at some other direction. If you decide to stare at him, his eyes will move, come and get fixed on you. That will be a beautiful looking at each other. That will be the best way of looking at each other. Because when he is looking at somebody, if you are staring at him, then his attention falls on you. Slowly, both vision will merge. You will have enough time to breathe, enough time to align yourself, enough time to settle with whom you are staring, to whom you are staring, with whom you are going to share yourself. But when he is staring at you, it will be too much heavy. It will be literally like a me burning somebody. When Mahadeva stares, you can't look back. You won't be able to look back. You won't be able to stare back. Before death decides to look into your eyes, decide to look into his eyes. Before it decides to look into your eyes, decide to look into his eyes. Because during the dying, listen, I am equating you staring at the eyes of the death when he is staring at somewhere as dying, and he is staring at you directly is death. He staring at your eyes directly is death. You staring at him when he is staring at somebody else is dying. One good thing, during the process of dying, the process of rebirthing is more known and available to you. Is rebirthing in a beautiful way and transform itself. Few days before there was a confusion created by one of my Mahants in Biddi. Why I am saying confusion? There is a difference between confusion and doubt. Doubt means you ask, when I answer, you accept it. You accept the answer and evolve. That is called doubt. Confusion means even if I give answer, you are not ready to listen. You are rejecting the decision. You are rejecting the clarity. So few days before, some of my Mahants have created a confusion. If enlightenment is what is required, we can just die in Varanasi, we will be liberated, we will have enlightenment. The stupid fellows don't know. Then it took such a long time for me to make them understand. I don't think still they've understood or grasped. Listen, most of you also may be having this doubt or confusion. That is why I am talking about it. While you are living, you should go through the birth and death and reborn. Your bio-memory should enjoy the transformation. Your muscle memory should enjoy the transformation. Only then you will have liberation. But unfortunately, the person who is having liberation during the death in Varanasi is always liberated. Your consciousness. The person who is suffering with the bondage, the biomemory and your mind, your body, that is anyway going to only get destroyed. Please understand, goal of Hinduism is not Videha Mukti, means liberation after leaving the body. No. Liberation while you are in the body. Jivan Mukti. Understand? The goal of the Hinduism is Jivan Mukti, not Videha Mukti. Lakshya of Manushya Jivana is not Videha Mukti. That is too easy to get it. Just come and live in the Varanasi. When you die, you will get it. But one thing, even Kalabhairava doesn't allow that easily everyone to die here. I know people who lived whole life in Varanasi, just a small cough and cold, went to a hospital which is just outside the border of Varanasi and died there. And I have also seen people never visited Varanasi, just landing into Varanasi first time. In the flight, the moment the flight has entered the boundaries of Varanasi, left the body and got liberated. Understand? Even in that, it is not that straight, simple game. There is a very big power behind even letting you die in Varanasi. Vishwanatha does not allow anyone and everyone to die in Varanasi. I have seen many Ramakrishna Mission sadhus. They will come here to die in Varanasi. But of course, sadhus, most of them, I can say almost everyone's request is granted by Kalabhairava. But a common man, many people, common people, they come and stay here whole life. Just one sneezing, wheezing, breathing problem, they go to Birla Hospital, which is outside the boundary of Varanasi, die there, over. The goal is not Videha Mukti. It is Jivan Mukti. While you are from you, many things about which you are afraid are getting closer to you. All this is dying. Many things about which you are afraid gets closer to you, is dying. Anybody who consciously allows the dying process will understand every moment Kala is working on you. Every moment Kala is working on you. There is so much of powerlessness. Powerlessness-based focus on death. But if you turn your attention on dying, the powerlessness will be removed from death. If you are waiting for death to stare at you, You are waiting for powerlessness to overpower you. If you are staring at him when he is staring at somebody else, you are removing the powerlessness from death. Understand? As a Hindu incarnation, authority on Hindu tradition, Upanishad, and the Hindu way of living and Hindu goals, Hindu ambitions, I tell you, first and foremost commandment of Hinduism is, thou shalt not die. Do what it takes. Do what it takes. Thou shalt not die. That's the first and foremost commandment for Hindus. Fools are those who die. Stupid are those who plan for liberation after death. Hypocrites are those who never look into the eyes of death while living. Criminals are those who are diverting others' attention also from the death by stupid, shallow, shady lifestyles. Any lifestyle which is trying to divert your attention from looking into the eyes of the death and ability to go beyond death, that lifestyle is shady, shallow, stupid, hypocritical, blind. Criminals are those who are promoting those lifestyles and diverting your attention from the original need of life going beyond death. Those are the fellows. Blind leading the blind. This Upanishad says, the blind leading the blind, both fall into the ditch. In Varanasi, very quickly they will fall. Because every few steps we have a ditch. Do not be led by blind. Don't get diverted by the stupid fellows and their lifestyle theologies, which is diverting you and your attention from the original need of soul consciousness. The original need of you is facing the death, looking into the eyes of the death, staring at death before he stares at you. When he stares at you, you will be scared. No. Stare at him before he stares at you. Upanishads are using a beautiful word. Dhiraha means who has the ability to stare at the death before even he stares at you. Who has the courage to stare at death before even he stares at you. Understand, if you are waiting for him to stare so that you can stare back, you won't be able to. You will just close your eyes tightly and give up on you. Closing your eyes tightly and going through the death is giving up on you. Don't be a coward. This Upanishad uses the maximum words identified with courage and boldness. Understand? All the other Upanishads uses very sweet words. Mangala, Chinmaya, Chidambara, Isha. all these sweet words. But this Upanishad, it is so different because a Brahmin thinking trend, a Brahminical thought trend, never uses the words like a courage, boldness, because that is not there in their thought trend. Those words are not used so much. The aggressive words are not used so much in any Brahminical thought trend literature. But this is the first Upanishad where I see so much of vocabulary, so much of words used to explain and express courage, boldness, authenticity. The word Shraddha Vivecha first time appears in Sanskrit literature on this Upanishad. And the word Dhiraha first time appears in Sanskrit literature in this Upanishad. Maybe because Yama is a Shaivite, not a Brahmin. It takes for a Shaivite to utter the words of courage and boldness. He is so straight and dedicated to his work. Even in Markandeya's issue, when he was trying to take the life of Markandeya, Mahadeva appears and intervenes. Yama says beautifully, "O Prabhu, it is you who ordained me in this flow of life and law of life. When you want to interfere, no one can question, but I surrender me also at your feet. Please take my life also, because my life has been ordained by you to maintain the flow of life and law of life, exempting my devotees." And gives the life back to him. Understand? He is so sincere, authentic, integrated to his programming. Even when Mahadeva interfered, he said, "Prabhu, I can't question your interfering. You are above all this. You have every right to interfere, but take my life, for which you programmed me. You programmed me to maintain the flow of life and law of life, Yama and Dharma. Now, when I am not able to do that, I surrender my life itself at your feet." So death was killed once in Tirukkadayur. Death was killed. Yama was killed. Then Mahadeva reprograms him and gives him life. Gives life back to him, saying, "Yes, you will maintain the flow of life, Yama, and law of life, Dharma, exempting my devotees. Name bhakta pranashyati." My devotees never perish. With this vow, which Krishna repeats in Gita, in the same state of Shivoham. Understand? Krishna, whatever he recited in the space of Shivoham is Gita. Vishnu took 10 incarnations. I can say 24 as per Bhagavatam to worship Mahadeva. In all 24 incarnations, he did Shiva Puja. Shivalayas established by him is there in all 24 incarnations. As Kapila, the Shivalinga installed by him are there in more than 3 places. One in Manikarnika, one in Tirupati. Tirumala Tirupati was one of the tapastali. below the Tirumala, in Tirupati, there is a beautiful Shiva temple, Kapileshwara Swami Devasthanam. That Shivalinga was installed by him, worshipped by him. There is a falls, waterfalls, where he took bath, that is Kapila Tirtha. He lived in Tirumala, Tirupati. There is one more in the central India, Madhya Pradesh. As each incarnation, he lived, worshipped Mahadeva. Listen, all the akhadas, the founders are Shiva. All akhadas are Shaivite akhadas, the major akhadas, and the founders are Vishnu's incarnation, Juna Akhada. Dattatreya is the founder, who is the Vishnu's incarnation in Bhagavata Puranam, but the deity worshipped is Shiva. It's a Shaivite Akhada, but the founder is Dattatreya because he himself is a Shiva Bhakta. Mahanirvani, Kapila Rishi, Kapila is the founder, but the deity is Shiva because he himself is a Shiva Bhakta. Many Akhadas founded by Vishnu, Vishnu's incarnation. But the God is Shiva. As a Rama, he installed Shivalinga in Ramanagara, Bidadi, and Rameshwaram. Please understand, when he stayed in Ramanagara, he and Sita, that's the time he killed Kakashura. Kakashura is the demon who came in the form of a crow and disturbing Sita. He killed Kakashura. To get rid of that sin, he installed Shiva and worshipped. So in Ramanagara, there is a Rameshwara Swami. And even now crows don't fly over Ramanagara. Understand, such big forest, you will see all birds, not a single crow. You will see all birds, but not a single crow. Yamadharma, Lord of flow of life and law of life. Yama, Niyama. Yama and Dharma. Whoever decides to stare at death before he stares at you is Shiva devotee. Understand? Shiva Bhakta means doing what he is doing, being what his being is. Shaivism is the tradition to educate you to stare at death while you are alive. Never you are allowed to divert your attention from death till you are liberated. That is why the sacred ash is the symbol of death. Understand? It is symbol of dying, that everything is going to become this. You apply sacred ash from the time you wake up till you go to bed, before eating, after eating, before sneezing, after sneezing, before drinking water, after drinking water. Every time you are requested as to apply bhasma. Even I am slowly aligning myself to that. Before eating, after eating, before going to bed, after waking up. During all these times you are asked to apply bhasma, just to remind you constantly that this is the way life is going to be. Let your attention be on death till you are liberated. The good news is, if you put your attention on death, you will be liberated. The great news is, You don't have to put your attention on death your whole life. Just few days without getting diverted, put your attention, that is enough. You will have liberation. You will have liberation. Understand, no one needs to declare me as authority. My authority comes from my authenticity. I am telling you with all my authentic authority, the first and foremost commandment for human beings, not just Hindus alone, for whole humanity is, thou shalt not die. Thou shalt not be born. If the mistake is already made, at least thou shalt not die, so that you don't reborn. While you are staring at the death, while you are living, if you stare at death while you are living, your bio-memory and muscle memory will start getting transformed. Your living bio-memory and living muscle memory will start celebrating life. Understand, transformation need to be tasted, sipped, enjoyed, celebrated. Just like sipping a cup of coffee or high quality tea. Transformation, enlightenment, mukti need to be tasted while you are in the body. It needs to be enjoyed while you are in the body. It needs to be celebrated while you are in the body. That is what exactly I am doing in everyday process here in Shivoham. This is the most powerful, amazing combination of inner awakening I have ever done. Please understand. Don't think this is a usual statement I make about every inner awakening. No. The usual inner awakenings where your effort is the first priority. Shivoham is where my effort is the first priority. Me gifting is the first priority. The problem is, even when I gift, you fall into self-doubt. Am I worthy of qualification? Am I ready to receive? And you use all your effort to disprove, I have not given you, you have not received it. You become so violent. Actually, if you are given something, you feel you have been humiliated. I cannot earn or what? Who are you to give? I'll prove you have not given. The feeling humiliated turns into violence and anger, and you use all your energy to prove, I have not given you and you have not received it. So first time, I have put the best of both, your effort and my contribution. First, you go through your effort, you do completion. Then I make it happen by my contribution. Then you do samskara dagana kriya. Then whatever you can't do, I intervene and clean it up. Then you do root pattern completion. Then whatever you can't, I am intervening in the process of Shivoham and doing it. It is such an amazing, beautiful, I can say one of the most powerful combination, most powerful mix. The right ratio, right way, right space. No, it has become a nature of human being, especially in the modern day. You are brought up with so much of arrogance and ego as a survival need in the society. If you are given something, or even you are told you are given something, you feel, I can't earn or what? Who are you to give? You feel humiliated, and that feeling humiliated turns into anger and violence, and you direct it on me just to prove you have not been given or you have not received it. People are ready to die just to stand up for what they believe, not what is reality. What they believe as reality. What stupid people. Sometimes I see people tell, I can't do all that, Swamiji, just grant me death. They can't do meditation, they can't do spiritual practice, they can't do enriching, they can't become integrated, authentic, but they're ready to die. Oh God. No, you are so convinced. You are ready even to die, but you don't want to change what you are convinced as reality. What are stupid human beings? Stupid human beings. Stupid power of the infinity human beings. Not stupid square and stupid cube and stupid to the power of 4, stupid to the power of infinity. I can coin a new word. Stupinfinity. Stooped in stupidity for infinity is stupinfinity. Stooped in stupidity for infinity is stupinfinity. The new word and the definition of the word. People who are ready to die but not ready to change what they perceive as reality. What other word you will use about them? Then stupinfinity. Due to the requests of so many devotees and many people from our Sangha, I decided the last 7 days, death subject. But I will introduce the subject from the context of Kathopanishad. What you need to know about death, what all the understandings about death will make it easy for you to realize the Upanishad. From that angle, I will continue to expand on death. Death, I am expanding on death in the land where I myself died. In 1999, I myself went through death experience in the same Varanasi in Manikarnika Ghat, the land where death is liberation and celebration, where I myself went through death. I'll continue to expand on death. I experienced my own Yamadharma's dimension and my own Nachiketa's dimension in this Varanasi. So I am the speaker and I am the listener. It's the same place where all the IA participants, all of you are going to go through the death process. I am the speaker, I am the listener when it comes to death in Varanasi. Because I entered as buffalo, became Nachiketa, and became Yamadharma, realized the secret of death, entered as ordinary beast, buffalo, and slowly evolved as an Nachiketa from Mahadeva, Kalabhairava himself. So what you see in the background, all the trees, my own 3 different dimensions. I'll continue to expand on death. With this, I bless you all. Phoenix Adinam, Ma Jayananda, Rasikbai's wife, Ma Jayananda, birthday blessings with all the auspiciousness You will be with me, I'll be with you. Be blissful. Houston, Vishnu Tyagarajan. Birthday blessings. With all the auspiciousness, you will be with me, I'll be with you. Be blissful. And blessings to everyone. It's time. We move to the next segment of the morning satsang. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.
Each religion's beliefs are there, which makes life hell for themselves and others. Those beliefs are all not questioned. We poor Hindus, at the most, we sit with ourselves and ring the bell. What do they mean by saying Agori practices are wrong, and what do they mean? Understand, none of our Agoris have killed a single person. They may be eating the dead bodies. Why they? I am saying we. I defend Agoris. We might have been, and we may be eating the dead bodies. What is the problem? Are we killing? Are we killing anybody? The religions which is teaching go out and kill everyone, those beliefs are not questioned. And the religions which are teaching kill just for the pleasure, those beliefs are not questioned. And these poor people who decide to eat the dead body for their own reasons, why are their beliefs questioned? Is there any record anywhere the Agori scriptures teach you to kill people? No. Actually, they are doing so much good by cleaning. I will continue to defend every last traditional belief. Of every tradition of Hinduism. Agoris belong to Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And I defend them. I will continue to defend them. I also do all that. I do not do practices because I am brought up in another one tradition of Hinduism. Otherwise, if I was born and brought up in Agori tradition, I have no shame in any shame to practice religion, which tells just eat the bodies which are already, people who are already dead naturally. I know I have taken the subject today little further, but whatever statement I wanted to make, I wanted it to be on my public record, that I wanted my people, my Sangha to know that this is my stand on Aghoris. This is my stand on every tradition. I believe, trust the original raw Hindu traditions. We are not cannibals, understand. Aghoris are not cannibals. Cannibals kill to eat. Aghoris eat what is dead. There's a big difference. If I had the fortune of meeting a Mahatma, the great incarnation like Kinaram Baba, I would not have bothered to get initiated in Agori tradition. There was a great sadhu, Kinaram Baba, in Kashi, who was Agori, who will so casually perform any miracles visibly. If I had the fortune, he belongs to Agori Sampradaya, if I had the fortune of having darshan of that great sadhu, I would have got initiated into Agori. I don't have a problem. I had the fortune of seeing a great yogi, sons of others. You need to know one important. Vegetarians, please understand, don't eat any animal flesh. They don't kill any animal for food. They don't even go for begging because they may be load on the society. Let us look at all of them with a little sympathy. I am not even asking you guys to look at them with respect, with a little sympathy, which is no way harming the society or harming any person. The books which teach us killing others should be banned. Not the traditions which are such simple, polite beings living in one corner, just ringing bell and murmuring something inside. If a person like Kinaram Baba is available, you should eat my body. Where else you... You see, no one can understand all this. The impact of that is then going to hurt others. Do not unto others what you don't want it to be done to you. Natat parasya samdatyat pratikulam yatatmanaha esha samkshepato dharmaha kamat anya pravartate. The 8th verse, 113th chapter of Anushasana Parva of Mahabharata. This is the definition of dharma. Do not do unto others that which would cause you pain if done to you. Even though I myself have not eaten the human flesh, I have spoke to many great agoris who ate the human flesh, and I asked them, what is the exact reason? What happens before and after? They said, Swamiji, this practice develops the stomach which can digest it. Is wrong. Tomorrow the arrow will be wrong. Tomorrow the arrow will be on our sampradaya. We poor Hindus, at the most, we sit with ourselves and what? Understand, none of our agoris have killed a single person. I defend agoris. We might. The religions which is teaching go out and kill everyone, those believe. And the religions which are teaching kill just for the pleasure, those beliefs are not questioned. And these poor people who decide to eat the day. Is there any record anywhere the Agori scriptures teach you to kill people? No. Actually, they are doing so much good by cleaning. I defend, I will continue to defend every last traditional belief. Of every tradition of Hinduism. Agoris belong to Sanatana Hindu Dharma. I do not do. I am brought up in another one tradition of Hinduism. Otherwise, if I was born and brought up in Agori tradition, I have no shame in any of the Agori tradition. I am very clearly telling you. Because I happen to be, already happened in yogic tradition, the Vedantic tradition, I am living that lifestyle. But if my guru happened to be Agori, if I had the fortune of getting initiated in that tradition when I was seeking, when I was practicing, I have no shame. Be very clear. Because the tradition is not teaching to harm anybody. I may feel ashamed to practice a religion which asks you to kill others. But I will not be ashamed to practice a religion which tells my public record that I wanted my people, my Sangha to know that this is my stand on Agoris. This is my stand on every tradition. Kill to eat. There's a big difference. Baba, I would not have bothered to get initiated in Agori tradition. There was a great sadhu, Kinaram Baba, in Kashi, who was Agori, who will so casually perform any miracles visibly. If I had the fortune, he belongs to Agori Sampradaya, if I had the fortune of having darshan of that great sadhu, I would have got initiated into Agori. I don't have a problem. I had the fortune of seeing a great yogi as my guru in Engage, so I got initiated into yogic tradition. Just because I don't practice, I am not ready to say those sampradayas, traditions are less valuable. Be very clear. They are less valuable. Agoris are direct sons of Kalbhairava. Understand? They don't do that and live. Sympathy. I am not even asking you guys to look at them with respect, with little sympathy. The books which teach us killing others should be banned. Not the traditions which are such simple, polite beings living in tradition. I myself, where else tradition? I myself, where else you will find the where else you will find the ultimate rest than Kinaram Baba's, becoming one with Kinaram Baba's body. Sentiments. So we should measure only what is the impact of that in the society. To ban it or question it. I have no problem. Hindu Dharma would have banned if anything is going to hurt others. Dharma stands on you. Natat parasya samdatyat pratikulam yata. Cause you pain. Great agoris who ate. What happens before and after? They said, Swamiji, this practice develops any consumption of any flesh, so I did not eat. But when there is a gap due to some reason,